Multiple offers. It's what we've been dealing with for the past number of years, since about beginning of 2020, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any better here in Alberta. And that's what I wanted to talk today about, is the process of multiple offer on the buyer side of writing an offer and competing with other offers. As your realtor, what I'd be doing is I'd be finding out how many offers there are and who the realtors are that are writing it. We don't get to know anything about the offer, the buyer, conditions, price, anything like that. They are what they call a closed bid. That's how we're dealing with them today on the norm. So once you establish how many offers there are, the realtors that are writing the offer, that's when we start discussing on price and how we go about pricing our offer. What I always tell my buyers are, you have to pretty much put your best foot forward with your offer, because generally speaking, you have one crack at it. So you have to put your best foot forward. I always tell my buyers is don't leave anything on the table that you regret. So don't wake up tomorrow morning wishing that you would have offered an extra $1,000. Maybe that extra $1,000 may have got you the deal. The other thing would be is to make sure your offer is as clean as possible. And what I mean by clean is the least amount of conditions, and you have to be comfortable with what the conditions are. So if you don't feel comfortable without having a home inspection, then put a home inspection in there. Just know that there may be a buyer that you're competing with that condition may not be in there, and that is worth money, in my opinion, on an offer. So once all the offers have been submitted to the seller's realtor, at that point they get presented to the seller. Seller gets to review all the offers. So again, I'm going to use 5 as an example. If there's 5 offers on the table, the seller gets to review all the offers and then decide which offer they decide to work with. Generally speaking, money is the number one thing that sellers are looking at, of course. There's always possession date, conditions, such like that, goods included, that may make a difference on an offer as well. If they get their perfect possession day, if there's a discrepancy of $1,000 between another offer and yours has the perfect possession date for them, that may make the difference. And I've had sellers accept an offer with less money because other things work better for them. So at that point, the seller reviewing all the offers that have come in, picking the one that they'll want to deal with, they will usually get a hold of that realtor, the buyer's realtor, and then just make sure everything's signed and accepted and stuff before they announce to the other realtors that they're working with one specific offer. At that point, they may decide that they may want to have another one of these 5 offers as a backup offer. So they may request that your buyer come in as a backup offer. There's pluses and minuses to becoming a backup offer. The one thing is with the plus is if the first offer fails and doesn't complete, so it doesn't remove conditions, then you're in number 1 position and you don't have to compete again. The other downfall is you are bound to that contract. So if something else comes up online and comes onto the market, then you are still bound to that contract. Sometimes if you are the accepted offer, the seller may counter you back possession date or conditions or something to that effect. So you may get a second chance at it to clean up your offer a little bit. But generally speaking, it is the best offer. They sign it and then it goes forward from there. I will be doing a part 2 for the seller side. This was for the buyer side on how to structure an offer when you're competing. And I'm going to be doing a video on the seller side, what the seller can expect. If you have any questions, you can reach out or comments in the comment section. I'll be happy to help out. My name's Claude Gabry. I'm half of the Gabry team. I'm with Christina Henke Gabry, my wife. And thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.